All right, let me show you what I've done to your camper. If you want to get a closer look, you had mentioned that you had a leak in the roof. So what I did is I put a roof, if you look closely, I put some boards up there, nailed them down. I used a 16 penny, and I nailed them in solid as a rock. I mean, I'm talking solid. I put a roof over top of the roof so you have twice of less of a chance of a leak.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Now, if you want to come inside, that's where I did the majority of the work.
Dean, what all did you do in here?
Well, basically, I started in the front, and then I realized you needed a few more things done, so I worked my way all the way through the house. This is where your refrigerator will go. Right here is, you were worried about this because it seemed like it wasn't strong enough. So what I did is I used American-made chipboard. So if you have like a plus-size friend, someone that, we need the extra toughness for, done deal, solid as a rock. I bet you can't even find a camper anywhere that actually use real 2x4s. Everywhere I tore into this thing, it was like a 1x1 or a 2x2, but we went 2x4. Now, if you just follow me, everywhere you look, little mishap here. I ran some wiring to put you in like the ceiling fan, but then it was in my way, and I figured it's going to be in your way. So I ripped it out, got rid of it. That was a bad idea. But anyways, we work over here, come into the master bed area. This had a lot of breeze, a lot of problems with air movement in here, I noticed a mouse could get in around those windows, seal it off. I might have trapped a few mice in here in the process. Look at this. You didn't even ask me to fix this. If you look right here, there was a lot of air movement right here. I was working, I could feel the breeze. I fixed it. But the problem is the door ended up gluing shut. But I figured you got two of them. You just can't use this door. Just want you to know that.
Where's my toilet?
Oh, boy. You know what? In my scurry, and you've been putting me, take note, you have put me under a lot of pressure in a time frame. I might have forgot about the toilet. I couldn't remember what that hole in the floor was there. But I tell you what, we can get that fixed. I only lack a day, tops maybe, of getting this job done. So, hey, positive attitude. I'm going to need some form of payment today, to bring it up because I paid a lot for this lumber and I did get it on sale at Lowe's. So
But
we
this
could
looks
settle
like
up.
cheap wood. It doesn't even look like. I mean, you say it's American made, but
It is. I'm telling you, this ain't none of that. I don't want to. Yeah, this ain't cheap junk.
okay.
I mean,
I
anywhere
trust
you grab, solid. I mean, you see that? You can't punch a hole in this. This here is literally idiot proof. And that's the way I make all of our stuff.